Hey everybody, I hope that you're all doing well. What I was getting when I was sitting with the energy was this feeling of things being quiet and there being a stillness, and it felt almost like a waiting for something that hadn't arrived. I'm seeing us start off with 8 of Cups. Okay. We also have 6 of Swords, and we have 7 of Pentacles. I'm seeing you move towards into a place where you're thinking about what you have going on. Having that 8 of Cups there and then also having that 6 of Swords can show something that you're moving on from at this point. It can be, for some reason, being in a position where you could have been looking for something that felt like it would be a better fit for you. And then with that 6 of Swords is a time where you're really allowing yourself to move forward without needing to look back anymore. 6 of Swords is going to be this like resolution mentally that you can feel where you're like, it's not just me like physically moving forward, it's also me mentally moving forward as well. It's also me connecting with myself and knowing that there's something that I'm seeking here and me going in a direction to figure out what exactly that is. I know this isn't working. I want a situation that's going to be working, and I want to invest in something that's going to feel worthwhile to me. Having Page of Swords and having the Magician here, you can be gathering information about what this is, specifically what this is exactly. You can feel like you still have some researching to do before you do anything with it. Because you want to make sure that you're making a good investment here. If you weren't trusting yourself, this could go a very different way. But I'm actually seeing you be hand in hand. I'm hearing communion. We have High Priestess, we have Queen of Wands, 2 of Cups. You're in a place where you're trusting yourself and tuning in. I am seeing an Ace of Cups be here. You might miss that initially because I'm seeing 8 of Swords. And with that 8 of Swords, I get the feeling of you being like caught up in your head, not realizing that something is there. Okay. This looks like it has to do all with relationships. See how the Ace of Cups is there, but the 8 of Swords isn't acknowledging that because they're caught up in their head about something? I wonder if this is just a chapter that's entering that's here now, you're just not seeing it. Why? You're looking at something else. The Magician is like, hey, we can do this now, but I'm seeing you are checking something else out here. I'm getting an energy that's connected with Pisces. I'm seeing 9 of Cups, I'm seeing the Moon. I'm also seeing 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so what's happening here? You cut in and you check in with what it is that you're feeling in your deepest core here. And what that is indicating to you is that something is not, this can be something where you feel like you're forcing yourself to do it, or you may be maintaining something that you don't really want to be maintaining here. Whatever it is, it's going to feel like there's a lack of fulfillment on an internal level. So it will not be connected with joy. It will not be connected with this consistent feeling of like overall well-being. This may not be something that like benefits your mental health, these sorts of things. You're moving forward, okay? Recognizing what the situation is, moving forward, wanting to get things moving, wanting to live the rest of your life here. Having the Queen of Wands feels like finding this part of yourself again that is trusting you to know how to maneuver through this, trusting that you know what you want and also what you don't want, and allowing yourself to discover something that can be of like more substantial value to you. And this can be the way that you invest in your relationship with yourself rather than investing in some type of self-abandonment, which you may have been doing if you were not moving through the Eight of Cups, if you're staying in a situation that's not feeling right to you. And so you're learning more about the Two of Cups, which means you're learning more about yourself. You can also be learning more about your relationships as well. There can be something that you're looking at, that you're observing, and I'm getting this feeling that's connected with it. With Page of Swords and with Eight of Swords, this is the feeling of you seeing something and then for some reason that getting you stuck. You're observing something that's happening and it feels even like you get very in your head about this when you see it. I don't know what it is. I don't know why that's coming about. It just feels like something that you've observed because you're looking around here with the Page of Swords. It's something that you observe, and for some reason it has you get stuck in your head when you observe this. And you may not really know what to do. But then we have the Magician and we have the Ace of Cups. So I'm wondering if once you drop back into the rest of your energy, you may be more aware of what that is. It may not just be that, okay, I stopped computing here. Maybe also too, this is about your ability to create what you want. Because I'm also seeing Eight of Swords be connected with the Magician. So yeah, maybe there's like something that you want to be doing here, something that you're watching, something that you want to happen, and you can be unsure about the type of power that you have in this situation. Maybe like I think like the mental resources more than anything. There can also be somebody that you're learning from too, and I'm wondering for some of you if there's a situation recently that you've moved on from, and there are two ways that this can be. First and foremost, this can be a new chapter that you are beginning with yourself. And this can be with the Magician and the Ace of Cups. This can have to do with anything that's connected with your senses, anything that's connected with your energy, your skills, what you're capable of, your talents. Loving yourself can also be included in this too, like your relationship that you have with yourself. For some of you, I feel like there's a relationship actually. And this looks like something that you've been tending to. I'm seeing you move in the direction of it, and I'm wondering if you want a chapter, possibly. You may be realizing that you're having feelings and want to do something about that. I don't know what these feelings are exactly. It's something where you're feeling something. I don't know, again, like what the nature of those feelings are, but I do get this sense of you seeing something, and you may very much want to incite a new chapter here with the Magician, but I wonder if you're like not totally vocalizing that with the Eight of Swords before the Magician. Magician is you're going to have to express this in some type of way, but with that Eight of Swords there can be something that you're feeling stumped about a little bit, or you can like know the direction that you want to go in, like this is where I want to be, this is where I want to move, this is what I want to put my energy into, and you're like noticing this, recognizing that maybe you have a passion for this, maybe you have an interest in this, maybe you feel a sense of connection here. But having that Eight of Swords, it feels almost like I know what I want to do here, but now I'm getting nervous and then I'm not doing it, or I'm like becoming kind of standoffish here. But I see this more as nerves than anything. It's not saying like I'm saying you do want to do this. It can just be something that you feel anxious about. And maybe it's about like what would happen with this or where things would go. And the thing is that I feel like this is something that, for those of you that this is a relationship with another person, it can be with yourself too, but for those of you that this is a relationship with another person, I feel like you've already been like contributing to this. This doesn't feel like, it doesn't feel like a brand new Two of Cups, because we have the Seven of Pentacles here. This shows a relationship that you've already invested in, that is something that you've been doing. But having the Ace of Cups here feels like you may want a new chapter with this person. And you may be recognizing that, because it feels like seeing what you've done, seeing what's going on with this. And Page of Swords is this part of you that notices what's sort of growing from what you have going on. And then the Magician is that part of you that's like, I want to do something with this. I have some type of intention here, and it's connected with a new chapter. So you may be getting to the point possibly of voicing this. I feel too like leaving of one situation, being in some type of liminal space, and then I'm seeing in the distance that's where the Ace of Cups is. And it's like a bit in the future. But for some of you, you can be at that point in the timeline now. So with Magician and Ace of Cups, you have the opportunity to do something with this, to express this in some way. I want to know why the Eight of Swords is here. Like, why wouldn't you just do something with this? What is the... Why would you be feeling stuck? Okay, Nine of Swords is coming out, but it's coming out reversed. With Nine of Swords coming out reversed, this can be something that you were like really freaked out by that maybe you're not anymore. Because I'm going to take the Nine of Swords reversed as being something that you could have been like really stressed about, or really focused on, or really worried about, or like really anxious about, or thinking a lot about, to the point where it doesn't feel productive. But then having that reverse, I'm wondering if this is something that's like dissolving a bit here. So you could have been feeling like that, but then you're recognizing and you're going to do what you want to do here instead. Like, you're not going to let this stop you, is the feeling. I want to say this again, something that I'm seeing here. You're looking for something that you're going to feel deeply connected with, and you're moving in the direction of that. It feels like it's something that you either already have going on, or it's something that you are revisiting. It's something that you're coming back to. It's going to be one of those two things. I'm not seeing it be like... I'm not seeing it be something that is completely starting from the ground. This is something that you've already invested in some type of way. So even though technically this can open a new chapter, it's with something that you already know. It's not a completely new concept. So I want to be clear about that, because it can give you more information about what this is specifically, and it can be something that you want to come back together with. I mean, for some of you, this can be like maybe somebody that you want to get back together with. For others of you, this can be a hobby, an interest, a skill, an investment of some sort that you want to reconnect with. Maybe it's something that you're realizing, I do feel really connected. Like we go from 8 of Cups, which is looking essentially for a 2 of Cups. This 2 of Cups feels like it's connected with something that you already know. And so you can be, in a way, feeling like that is your future. And you can be at a stage where you're maybe paying more attention to this. And seeing what you can do with it. Some of you, this is a work situation. Work situation, a relationship of some sort. Okay. Seeing you definitely going in the right direction here. Yeah, maybe you like weren't properly investing in something. Or maybe you were avoiding investing in something. Or maybe something, I feel like it's something that needs to be watered that maybe you weren't watering. And it's not that you have to, it's that you would want to because of what that would connect you with. Maybe it was something that you were neglecting because you're upset about something that had happened. Okay. It looks like this. You have a plant that's connected with this investment of yours. We're saying it's a plant, okay? You have a plant. Either something happened specifically with that plant that felt discouraging, where you could have like started neglecting it because of that, or something happened with a different plant, and so it could have turned you off to watering that plant. It's going to be one of those two things. So 7 of Pentacles is connected with something that you already have going. It's like a wheel that's already spinning. This feels like you were trying to do something, trying to make something happen, but then I feel like it's actually this specific thing. I feel like you were nurturing something, you were investing in something, and you felt really connected with it. 2 of Cups, you felt very, very connected with this thing. And it was something that, like, it could have left you feeling very happy, and you could have felt like very at home and like at peace within yourself when this was something that you were participating in. Okay, I'm seeing we have caught the trail here. So something happened with this specific plant that you were watering and taking care of, and it seems like you may have started neglecting it because of feeling upset. It's like, I expected it to grow this much and then it didn't, and then I sort of left it out on its own. Something like this. So I feel like this is you like possibly not sticking with something where you were actually meant to, but now it feels like you're going to pick it back up. Because I feel like you're in a spot where you may have even tried something else and been like, well, I'm like not really a fan of this. And because of that, at this point in time, you can be feeling like this isn't my 2 of Cups from some type of situation. So you want to come back to a place where you're feeling connected with the 2 of Cups, where something is coming together and merging, like you feel that high of a resonance with something. It feels like you are returning to something that you may have abandoned or you may have left because you were upset with the way that things were going. But it feels like you may not have given this enough time. Like you could have really started to doubt yourself and been like, this isn't it. And now it feels like a time when you're picking this back up. That's what I'm seeing this be. And this will be something that you know for a fact this is your 2 of Cups. You will feel in high resonance with this, whatever it is. But I'm getting even like you knowing that and learning about this, moving in the direction of it, you can still be feeling like, I don't know if I can do this. Like, I don't know. With the Magician, it's like, I don't know if I can figure this out, even though you're coming out as the Magician, which shows that you've been intuitively led in this direction. And so this is 100% something you're meant to be doing. It's the self-doubt that gets you and has you jumping ship. And it feels like you didn't give something enough time. So you're coming back. Yeah, you could have been like too focused externally on what was going on, like lost sight of the way that your heart felt participating within this, and then started neglecting it. And it's you and like something that you feel this way with. You feel very connected with this. So whatever it is, it's going to be a relationship with something. It can be a person, it can be a project, it can be a skill. It's going to be something that you feel very connected with, that you already have invested in. And that here you can have like a renewed chapter. That's what I'm seeing. Feel too like you're at a point where you can be looking around wanting to find something that you feel like is rewarding for you in a balanced way. And with your heart and your mind steady, this is where you're being led. Seeing the High Priestess here, which is connected with you knowing what you want at the end of the day. The High Priestess is going in with 9 of Cups. So I'd say that this is a very keen understanding, a very tapped in understanding of what you really do want at the bottom of your heart. But yeah, maybe you're like not feeling this aspect of your energy. I feel like you could be feeling like not powerful, or you could be feeling like not creative, or you could be feeling like not capable, or you could be like not fully trusting yourself. I feel like there's something where you're disconnected with the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is the part of you that's going to like grab hold of something and say, I'm going to figure this out. This is something that I want to do. I'm determined. I'm going to put my energy into this and I'm going to see what happens. Everything that I touch is magic. It's this part of you. You can feel disconnected from that part of you. You can like not really be feeling yourself right now. This will pass is what I'm getting. It feels like this is something that you don't really want to let go of, and I'm not even really seeing it be necessary here, but you may like need to stop being so demanding and controlling about this and let it unfold. Yeah, this is, okay, so as I said before, what I'm seeing is this all comes from a place, your hesitance to jump back into this, it comes from a place of you being disappointed about the way that things had gone in the past, and this has really been deterring you. So that's what I'm seeing this be connected with. But now you have the opportunity to reconnect, and so I'm seeing that be the direction of things. All right, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everyone for connecting. Thank you for tuning in. I'm sending everybody love, and I hope to catch you guys next time.